I'll take a look at the request in a short moment. I gotta redo this tweet because I did it wrong. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Hey, Tyrion. Dragon Stomper for the 2600. Okay. Yeah, the more I look into it, the more I actually kind of see what they're going for, but the way they implement it is really dumb. Nope, we had not done 2 yet. Just because I haven't gotten to it yet. Yeah, there was something... Yeah, I was planning on doing it at some point, but I did end up changing it. Alright, let me do one thing real quick and we'll get the show on the road. Give me 1 second. Alright, enough of the music for that. So, hello and welcome to a Sunday edition of Retro Inc. Rhapsody. Last time we finished our look at, well, we took a look at Dino Crisis, and that was a requested game. Now this was actually technically not, this is a request, but it's not the request due to the way that requests work. X at one point offhandedly request, I was mentioning Romancing SaGa and then put in a request for Romancing SaGa. However, there are 4 games to get to Romancing SaGa, so you're getting, this is your
launching point.
Yeah, this is what you're getting for Romancing SaGa, which is fine because actually these are all interesting games because if you want to do SaGa 1, you kind of have to take a look at the game that kind of inspired SaGa. And that is actually a game that I kind of want to do because it gets us further along in this franchise. So actually, also, it looks like from the volumes, I should probably put my mic a little bit closer so you can actually hear me a little bit better.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
There we go. Final Fantasy II. The sequel to the first Final Fantasy, because Final Fantasy 1 was such a hit that it saved Square, essentially. So, you know, when that thing saves you for, you know, when it's basically the thing that makes you survive, and the fact that it's super popular, it probably makes sense to actually make a sequel. And this was kind of the Wild West era of sequels for games, because a lot of times, if you think about it, sometimes when games got a sequel, they kind of change things up a lot. Outside of like maybe like even Dragon Quest kind of changed things up, like not super, but like a lot. There's like, you know, party changes. There's dynamic changes in at least in those NES ones. And like Zelda is a prime example. Ys also did it. The various Dragon Slayer games. It was a precedent to just do something completely different for your sequel. And Final Fantasy II is very much that. It's still an RPG, and if anything, this actually pushes it closer to like the formula that it would become, but also making a very different idea on leveling mechanics. It is still like a Final Fantasy game in terms of like structure, but how it does its leveling is completely different than everything else, and we'll go into that when we actually get into the game. So this originally came out, I believe in I think I had it was like November 17th, or like no, it was December 17th of 1988. So I think a year after the original, if maybe a year and change. But yeah, this was originally for the NES. Never came out over here because we didn't get the first Final Fantasy until pretty late. So by the time that they would have gone to this, the Super Nintendo was already out, which is why we got 4 instead. Also, this one is weird, so I guess that's another reason why they didn't bring it out over here. So with that, let's actually go ahead and take a look at this thing. So I'm not doing the original version. I am doing the PlayStation re-release, Final Fantasy Origins, which has these fancy CGs. Also, I am going to go into this. I'm going into this pretty blind, so there's a lot of like plot beats that I'm actually not familiar with how this is. Basically, what I know if the plot. This is basically Star Wars.
There was a graphic. I gotta find it again, but it was pretty funny. Yeah, here we are. Every Final Fantasy game in a nutshell. Final Fantasy 1, 4 heroes break a time loop. Final Fantasy 2, Star Wars, where the Emperor dies and then comes back as the devil and then dies again and then comes back as God and then gets killed by Obi-Wan.
Yeah, pretty much. This is when you start to realize that Final Fantasy games really love their Star Wars. So also another first for this. This is the first Final Fantasy, well, and by this I mean, with this one actually starts the trend of having, like, actual characters. You're not making your squad in this one.
Oh, you know, it'd be great if I loaded up DLC. Just once again, I'm like, why is there no sound? Maybe that's because I'm a dumbass. There we go. But yeah, I'll post the image to chat if people want to look at a funny meme.
So, this is Final Fantasy II. Yeah, so originally 1988. This re-release came out in 2003. So we're gonna start a new game. So, they do let you rename these characters, but in general, if the game gives you, if these are like set people, I usually don't like changing names, so I'm just gonna keep them the way they are. Also, this game is great because, oh, is it seriously just gonna do the same thing? So this, I love the way that this game starts out. Don't skip that because I'm pretty sure it's just the same thing. But so yeah, this immediately starts you in a fight. So let's just fight these knights. Well,
Except Warriors of Light.
hello. Well, I'm pretty sure in the NES version, you just straight up start out in the fight. Like, you aren't chased, you just start out in a fight that you immediately have to lose.
That's awful.
And yeah, so there are multiple re-releases of this game. A lot of those re-releases use this version's sprites.
Oh, is this the Wonder Swan?
This is a PlayStation version.
Ah, okay.
This is the first time that I ever played. Well, no, because I did have a little bit in the emulator, but I don't think I ever touched this when I played God Origins. I think I mostly just played one.
Alright, to be fair. I mean, this game has its charm, but I have qualms with it.
Yeah, it is. Like,
Obnoxious.
what it tries to do, I kind of like, but...
Yeah, it's like if somebody looked into the future and saw like how RPGs would be around like 2012 to 2020,
Yeah.
but then didn't realize how badly implemented it would be.
Yeah, well, once we get into the actual overworld, we'll see how that works. Oh. Okay, so, your characters do start out, like, with certain things. Like, they do have, like... They start out with things like Maria's given a bow and axe. The thing is that outside of this beginning, like, they give you, like, these kind of starting things. As we'll see, you can actually kind of form these characters how you want. But yeah, we'll just we're gonna keep them the way they are now. Also, another first in this franchise, it gets rid of this is the first Final Fantasy to actually have proper MP. It's no longer Vancian magic.
You're right.
The way they do it though is really weird. But I kind of like it in a early thing. Also, this game, when it originally came out on the NES, did not have the feature that it was the system where if you have two people that attack a monster or that target a monster, and then one person kills the enemy before their turn is up, that they'll just whiff. This re-release makes it so that it doesn't have that, which is also another reason why I'm doing this.
Does it retarget them?
Yes, it does. It works like other Final Fantasies. Also, text speed.
I'm trying to remember, the first one's magic system, wasn't it more closer to Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes,
where you had spell levels?
Yes. Also, here's another weird system in this game that I kind of wish that more things did. So they're keywords. So when you talk to people, you can say, "Oh, hey," it's like an adventure game almost, where you can like say, "Hey, do you know something about this thing?" Also, another important thing is you can dash. Probably the most important thing.
It's true.
I like how in Final Fantasy VI, they made you get you had to get a
relic.
You had to get a relic to run fast.
It was ridiculous, just like Suikoden.
I was gonna say,
have the whole character.
Didn't the GBA version give you that permanently?
I don't know, because I refused to play the GBA version because they changed the aria.
Oh,
the aria is weird.
I'm very particular about certain things, and the aria is probably my favorite thing about Final Fantasy VI.
It's a less petty reason than...
They changed the lyrics to it, and I was just like, no, I can't do it.
I don't vibe with the new lyrics at all. I feel you on that. It's the less petty reason than mine, which is I don't like not being able to cheese the dragon. Like, give me my cheese. Vanish.
Okay.
Vanish Doom. Bad dragon.
Let's see. So they give us 400 gil. Oh, actually, no, they don't. So I'm doing a cheat. I'm giving myself infinite gil so that I don't have to grind.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to watch you grind.
Me either. Nobody wants to
we're
watch
gonna
that.
grind, but for another stupider reason. Let's see. Also, the thing is, things are weirdly expensive in this game. Like,
yeah, I remember that from playing it on the PlayStation Portable. I had that version of it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because it's war times.
Like,
so this is ridiculous.
Potions are fairly priced. 50 gold is
also
pretty fine.
But 500 for a high potion? What kind of cheap ass economy?
Also, Phoenix Downs.
Wait,
5,000 for a Phoenix? Shut up.
Ethers are fucking 2,500. That's what originally turned me off to this game. Was the price of ethers. Because, like, Ethers are extremely important.
Even with like max skill, you still only be able to buy one elixir.
Yeah.
$5,000 for a fucking Phoenix down is absurd.
Yeah.
I would immediately leave this Final Fantasy world. I'd be like, listen, I'll stick it out in 3. Fuck it. Come on, children, let's go kill a cloud.
Oh, so this is one where you have to buy your magic.
Buy that magic. I love buying magic. Tell you
Oh.
what.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, there's an infinite
Oh.
Feature.
I forgot about that.
Damn.
Okay, so we're gonna give magic to Therian and Maria. We are not gonna give magic to Gus because I don't feel like Gus is really magic type. I think I maybe bought too many Phoenix Downs.
It's okay. You only need it for when you punch yourself to death accidentally.
Let's see. Let's.
Maria is so like know nothing. She's like the worst Final Fantasy female protagonist. She doesn't do anything. None of these people do anything. Furion barely does anything.
Gus has an axe, so he doesn't need magic. He's already
Yeah.
he's good to go. Has the best weapon you could possibly get.
Leon
There we
doesn't
go.
come back for like what, a million years.
I can't remember because I actually haven't played this.
He comes back at some point when you're like, I guess I remember you.
Oh, good. Yeah, I can't page down. There we go. All right. So.
Everyone's fond of the idea of limited inventory space in games, let alone an
Same.
RPG.
It's so hard to manage.
It depends upon the usage. Like, if it's a very, like, puzzly kind of thing, I don't mind it, because I feel like sometimes it can add to that. But when it's like an RPG, just let me have the thing.
Yeah, the only time I like didn't mind it was like maybe Lunar, maybe Golden Sun. Maybe
Just assume that I have a bag of holding, and let me just put my shit in there.
Is this a two-handed thing? Oh, okay, it's not a two-handed thing. Oh, wait, doesn't it? Yeah, that's right, because the way that attack is calculated in this game is weird, because if you're unarmored, it adds to your attack. Because I'm guessing because you're two-handed, also because this game is really, really weird in terms of calculating stuff. Also, I'm going to put Maria on the front line for a reason we'll see shortly. Okay, so
At least Furion has a cool bandana.
let's get into some fights.
Okay. I don't know. Sure.
Okay. So, you gain stats based on using them. So, when you attack, you'll get stats in that. Also the same with using magic. You will gain, you will gain better magic by using it more. Magic, however, is slightly bugged. So if I did this, and then back out, that counts as one cast. So if I just repeatedly do this over and over again, you can actually level up your magic really quickly.
Yep.
I think it only works with magic, though. Also, magic only costs the thing, though leveling magic is a double-edged sword because it increases the power of it, also increases the cost of it.
What are you doing now?
So, remember Kudelka?
The glitch.
Vaguely remember Kudelka.
So how the more you use it, the more it gets leveled up. This game also has that, but every time
There's
that
a
I'm
glitch.
so I'm doing that, so that added to my mastery of it. Now I cancel and I can do it again for free. So it's just constantly building your cure. We'll see it once we get out of battle. So I am gonna have also another first. You can target all now, which will reduce the power of it, but you'll attack everything.
Yeah.
Also, having her do magic more, or doing more magic, or I'll explain it later. So, your HP and MP also builds up in the way that you'd think that basically the more damage you take, the more HP you get. Same with casting magic. The more magic you cast, the more your MP raises. Except for the thing is, it's the way it's calculated. The more HP you lose, the more it'll build. So you can just smack yourself in the face and get more health from it.
Yep. It's not as cute as throwing rocks at your friends in Final Fantasy Tactics, but it works.
Look at that sweet axe.
Well, I think that glitch works for like anybody that's not in the last slot.
Yeah, it's any
convenient.
Yeah, it is.
Which sadly means Gus gets no good stats until you get one of many throwaway guests.
Alright. So let's see, what have we... Also, I like the fact that... Okay, your MP increased. Wow, there's nothing else that we got out of that. So let's see, how much did she get? Did she get 5 more? Yeah. So, every time your MP increases, if you look at your stats, it increases by your magic score. Which you increase by doing more magic. But also, if you take a look, if I go to her magic, her cure is now at 21. And basically, once it hits the 100, you get another level. So I believe every time you cast it, well, so like here you can see, every time you cast it, you get 2 points. So therefore, doing the repeated casting over and over again, yeah. Alright. Well, let's get into some more fights.
I mean, as bad as people feel the leveling system in this is, it's not as bad as the magic system from Final Fantasy VIII.
No, it is no draw.
Which I still maintain is the worst system in any Final Fantasy game. I have a lot of misgivings about Final Fantasy VIII, but the draw system is absolutely on the top.
Also, another thing is that the more you use white magic, the more your strength decreases, and the more you use black magic, the more your stamina decreases. Oh, right. So these people can't hit to save their lives. I guess they end their own lives.
You should check on what their accuracy is, because I think one of them was only like 70%.
Yeah.
Well, oops, I was muted. I don't know when I'm muted or unmuted.
I'm sure.
I don't mind the draw system after like the first 5 hours, but the junction system itself is pretty cool. But I think they did draw better in like...
Whoops. Let me rethink about how this turn is gonna go.
We kind of redid the draw system a little bit in 15. It was a little bit smarter, just because it gave you more magic. As opposed to like, let me get 5. Let me get 4 quarters of fire. You know what? I want to rag on Quistis or Keistis in Final Fantasy VIII because it's her fault that nobody understands the junction system because she's a garbage teacher. Like, what was that explanation, man? Nobody understood what it was. I don't care for Keistis.
Also, it seems like it's randomized, whatever gets updated. Because when I did my testing run, Maria's MP never increased.
Weird. Yeah, something that, again, worked better in SaGa. Giving out random stats.
Early Final Fantasy seemed geared more towards grinding, which is one of the things that I also noticed in a couple Dragon Quest games.
It was just how RPGs were at that time.
Yeah.
Was the style of the time.
Okay, we're gonna... Oh, actually, we're going to... Wait, can... Okay, I was about to say, you can attack all there.
Well, that was miserable. You'd think that they'd be weak to fire because they're plant-like.
Possibly. Can I... Okay, you can do that. Just increase her cure a little bit. Oh, that covered it.
There you go.
And you're increased again.
But your top guy's magic hasn't gone up.
Nope, because I haven't used it.
Ah.
Because you only get it in the stuff that you use. Hurt me more, please. There we go.
Well, that's just this game's entire subtitle. Is honestly, it's just hurt me more.
Well, okay. Let's get the seed a little bit differently so he doesn't crit himself. The one time you actually hit. God damn it. Okay, I guess you're just going to crit. So I guess I'll take out another one. Okay.
I still love the story about the Ultima spell in this game.
What was that?
How
Like-
Ultima's not like there's a bug that it's fixed damage, and so the programmer's like, I don't want to fix this, so here. It was the best spell when it was created, but because of the advancement of magic technology, it's become outdated. And since he's like the lead programmer, it's like they couldn't do anything about it. He's like, no, I'm not fixing it. So
Okay, Furion's
get over it.
HP actually increased that time.
Huzzah!
So I forget, is there like distinct levels in this game, or
Nope.
is it completely okay? It's
It
just
is
strictly
yep.
mastery.
Okay.
You need to stop critting yourself. Because the problem is there's no, like, defend. So he has to do something.
Oh, there isn't a defend?
Nope.
Wow. This game is made of hate.
I don't think defend was a thing until, like... I don't even know if it's in 3.
I mean, the 3 is actually bad. Like, At least this one's interesting.
Yeah, that's actually the thing I'm thinking about. I actually might think that 3's actually worse in this game.
Oh yeah, no, 3 is actively bad. Like, at least this has interest. Like, at least the mechanically things that make this weird are interesting.
3 was just uncompromisingly difficult.
Yeah. And then it introduced the class system, but because it works instead of spells, you have, like, you cast magic. It's basically D&D rules for magic. It's just awful.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, did they go back to Advancing Magic in that one?
In 3, at least, I remember from what I remember from the DS port, yes, they did, and it was not great.
We're a half an hour in, and we've been in the exact same spot
Yeah.
the entire time.
Welcome to this game.
Welcome to Final Fantasy II. Okay, Tyrion Advancing Magic is what's most commonly seen in Dungeons & Dragons, where you have a number of spells to cast of a certain level per day. So, you can cast so many level 1 spells, so many level 2, and yada yada yada. Now, that works okay-ish for a tabletop game, which, that's another discussion for another time. But it doesn't work at all for a video game, where, especially because of how dungeons are structured in 3.
I didn't know that system had a name. That's cool.
It's, what, named after... Is it not?
Jack Vance. Yeah, Jack Vance, who wrote the Dying Earth novels and Pulp Fiction series of stories and stuff, in which wizards who cast spells had the spells erased from their mind after they were cast, and thus that's why they carried spell books to remind themselves of it.
Huh.
I can't remember if, well, other than like the different like the auto targeting is the thing. The reason why I'm showing this one, using this one.
And also, isn't there like a bunch, some more of the glitches got fixed as you go on and on, thus means the exploits to this game?
Yeah, which kind of make it a lot worse.
I wonder if the mastery goes up, do you have to finish the fight in order to get the mastery for it? So I should be at the tail end of getting... Oh, right, I have to do it like this.
Yeah, my experience with this was solely on the PlayStation Portable.
Which that port's essentially just a slightly graphically updated version of this. Okay, there we go. Yep, cure.
ATB didn't come until like
Oh, that ATB
3
was
or 4, right?
ATB was 6, I think.
Yeah, ATB
Really?
was 6.
Huh.
Yeah, it took a while for the. Or wait, was it 4?
Was that,
No, it
no,
was in
it was
5. It
4.
was definitely
It was
in
in 4
5.
and 5.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
4 then. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, because like, it doesn't...
Yeah, see, look,
Mr.
she's
Dark
got
Knight Cecil.
she's got an accuracy of 55. He's got an accuracy of 70. And they've got 71.
So I believe that. So the number is like the, it's the actual like mastery level of it. I believe that is derived from strength in the mastery of whatever weapon you have in your main hand. So what his axe is about to go up. So then his accuracy should, in theory, also go up.
In theory.
In theory, but who knows with this game? Like, I saw a wiki where they actually had the mathematical derivation of how it's actually calculated.
Oh, the math in this game is nonsense, and it's like, it's a question of like, this is interesting from a design perspective, but also there's the question of like, why?
The GBA, I forgot. I think the GBA version is basically just essentially equivalent to this with, I think, an extra dungeon. But I just like the look of this version better because I want to. I know it's a hot take, but I try and avoid the GBA as much as possible because I really hate its sound chip.
Fair. It does have a pretty garbage sound chip.
All right.
Yeah, but you know, someday we're gonna have to do Advanced Wars.
Oh yeah, definitely. If I have to do it, then I'm perfectly fine. But if I can avoid it. Like, for example, when we do SaGa, because I was planning today to basically just go over I was thinking of if this went on and we weren't feeling it, that I'd just go over to SaGa. But I think we might actually stick this out. But the version of I was planning originally to do the Game Boy version, like the original release over here of SaGa. But I actually found out I didn't realize that the WonderSwan port was actually translated. So
Wait, there's a WonderSwan port?
yes.
Yep.
The WonderSwan got a lot of weird games.
It sure did.
Oh wait, because actually this game. No wait, I think the PS.
That's where these threads come from.
Yeah, because it's not that the other versions use the PSX version. The PSX uses the WonderSwan version.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought the WonderSwan was in black and white, though. That might be...
So there was 2 releases of the WonderSwan. One was color, one was not.
Okay, because like the only thing that I kind of genuinely remember of the WonderSwan is the Digimon games.
Yeah.
I remember it got a Mega Man Battle Network game.
Yep. It also got a unique Ghosts and Goblins game. Or, wait, I think it might have been a port, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. Smack me in the face a couple times if you don't mind.
Lola, this is a PG-13.
Oh yeah, also,
stream.
now that his mastery's gone up, because Fury and Sword Mastery just went up, I think, you can actually attack multiple times now.
See, what I'm really interested... So you're planning... I was interested in any reason you're doing those ports over the Switch ones for the SaGas 1 through 3? 1, 2, and 3?
It is because I don't want to spend $30 on that collection.
That's extremely fair. Wanted to just didn't know if you already had that collection or not, so...
Oh, also, I forgot that. Oh, I just realized my chatty thing was up, so I did not see chat. Okay. Rank the leveling system in this game. That is a 666. Yeah, I did turn off using channel points because essentially it was just doubling the speed at which people were getting, and my list was already getting long enough. So I needed to curtail that a little bit.
I don't know what you're talking about. As I sit on 50,000 points.
Also, I think that the church, when you go into the church and you revive, I believe it is free now. Also, I am still somewhat, like, I'm still sort of getting used to the fact that, oh right, you can just hit pause in this and go to the menu, and it's not like Dino Crisis, which had its own menu button. Also, there's more things, but since it helps to, you know, level up masteries and that, it doesn't make sense for me to get a new weapon type. Okay, I completely forgot what my actual goal is.
To fight Emperor Palamecia as he destroys the world.
We already linked this to the every Final Fantasy Star Wars comparison thing.
Yeah, I only
Yeah.
did the first two. I didn't think anybody wanted me to read all of them out.
Okay,
I will read them all out if people want to hear them all, because they're fucking hilarious.
I was only just relevant for this one because Emperor Palamecium is like kind of like okay.
Yeah. If he was just really hot. Just really pretty and hot. And evil.
I'll read them off.
too.
I mean, it's not like we're doing anything interesting
Yeah.
at the moment.
That's all we got for Final Fantasy is
So we
trivia
did
and facts.
1 and 2. So Final Fantasy 3 is 4 orphans fight a man who threw a hissy fit over his inheritance.
It's true. It's true.
Final Fantasy 4, Star Wars, but the Emperor is a space ghost on the moon.
Ooh, Space Ghost.
Final Fantasy 5, Evil Giving Tree and his gay lover fight a confused harem protagonist and his princesses.
Gilgamesh was very confused, but he got out of that toxic relationship a little too late. But he got
My
out.
favorite Final Fantasy 6, Star Wars,
Oh,
but the
6.
Emperor is killed and replaced by the Joker halfway through. Also, racism is bad.
Very bad.
Final
Especially if it's
Fantasy,
romantic people. In
Final Fantasy 7, Eco-Terrorists recruit man with padded resume, discover corporate greed has caused giant meteor to be elected, hold recount.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 8, a group of cadets find out they all lived at the same orphanage. Amnesia to blame. Lead may be dead.
Jeez, I hate that fairy. Next.
Final Fantasy 9, Star Wars, but the main characters are either clones or princesses.
You ain't wrong.
Final
Next.
Fantasy 10, Daddy Issues, the real sports story with special guest Christian guilt complex.
Beautiful. It really
I-
is the story of Yuna getting over her toxic relationship to religion.
Such a... I mean, that game wasn't even subtle about what it was trying to talk about.
Not at all. What about Waka's fucking racism? Just blatant.
Just don't talk about
Just
that.
wow, just blatant.
We'll talk about that when we get there.
Final
Jesus.
Fantasy 11, Giraffe and friends stop the writer from erasing the game.
What about 10-2? Does 10-2 not get one?
Let's see. Final Fantasy 12, Star Wars, but half the bad guys aren't actually that bad, except Judge Bergen. That guy's a dick.
He is a dick. Fuck that guy.
Final Fantasy 13, being the chosen one will kill your dating life.
Yeah.
Final
Such a-
Fantasy 14, heroes save the world from bad gameplay and bugs.
Yes.
And then
We
lastly,
sure did.
Final Fantasy 15, a bachelor party goes very badly.
Very badly. So poorly. Wonder what 16's gonna be.
I have like 16. I'm really interested in just because like
Wait,
dragons.
This man's directing 16.
Yeah. Did I hear correctly that 16's going back to Ivalis?
No, but it's got a lot of like. It's using a lot of stuff, like a lot of old assets. It looks like from like Vagrant Story and like Tactics, like all the cool shit. Like that smoking lady from Vagrant Story. Like there's a lady that looks like her. Everybody speaks in weird old English.
Oh wait, I didn't know. I didn't hear about that. I must have missed some new news that came out then. I'm more of interested in 16 because it's like combat director of Devil May
Dragon's
Cry
Dogma.
5 and Dragon's Dogma is working on there.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
sign
Give me
up.
1 second.
Same. It's gonna be beautiful.
I didn't really enjoy the combat system in 15/7 remake all that much.
I like 7 remake. I like 7 remake more than 15. So I hope that 16 is a little more like Dragon's Dogma with like flavors of 7R. But yeah, I like 7R. I ain't gonna lie, that game was fucking fire.
I want to try 7R, just haven't had the time to decide just to buy it and try it because it's like I see they're trying to evolve Parasite Eve from what I saw.
It's well, it's also a good evolution. I'd say mostly it feels like Kingdom Hearts 2 because it's the same battle director. It feels like a really like Parasite Eevee Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh,
I like
okay.
it.
I can deal with that. I love the
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts games combat.
Yeah, it's fun. It's much.
One
it's
of
like a
these
much
days
more
when I
fun
have
game.
time, I'll do the full series in chronological order.
One
but-
day.
One day when I feel like I have nothing but I can afford to lose that many hours.
Oh my god, I feel you. I'm trying to make it through 2.3DS through Dream Drop Distance, but like I keep dropping it.
Period. Because I have to go through and explain the grand theory of Kingdom Hearts.
No, you don't. You really don't need
Grand
to.
theory.
You don't need to understand, know, or disseminate information about the story of Kingdom Hearts.
You just gotta have your feelings.
No, I
Let your
want to
heart
be the.
be.
I want to be the Charlie Day, that Charlie Day Pepe Silva picture, except Kingdom Hearts. That
Kingdom
is
Hearts.
going to be.
I can help you with that.
I thought you were going to say
Carnival.
Charlie Daniels, and I was about to ask where you were going with that thought.
Charlie. I've been on this Kingdom Hearts train for a long time, and like Barrett says, I ain't getting off this train that we're on.
See, Tia,
No matter
I
how
actually
hard
like
you
Kingdom.
try.
Sorry, but I like Kingdom Hearts 3's gameplay quite a bit.
Me too.
The story is kind of just run the numbers but that feels like Nomura was sick of the game and wanted a break.
Yeah,
and
he
so
wanted to
just-
be done for a bit.
He wanted to be done and move on.
I will say with 3, I like the Disney worlds better than the other games, just because it feels like a roller coaster when you're there. It's like, yeah, let's give you the whole Monsters Inc. feel, which it's not as like,
It's a low bar to you.
yeah,
It's
it's a
an
low
incredibly
bar.
I mean, I like Kingdom Hearts' combat to a point. I don't like the way that the item system is done, where you have to equip items onto your character and you have limited slots to do it. I didn't like that at all. Also felt that combat kind of got in the way of the way the game plays, because when you enter into combat, you can't just you can run away from it, but you have to basically leave the area or at least get far enough away. And while you're engaged in combat, you can't do certain things like open chests or enter the item menu, or even like re-equip stuff. It basically hinders the way that you play the game, and
Yeah,
I don't like that.
I think they changed it with the chest, but everything else is still the same with the going into the equipment.
Yeah, well,
So, I don't mind that for balancing, but I can see it.
and genuinely 3 got better about that just because you can equip up 3 Keyblades at once.
Yeah, you can have all
So
these
that
different
expands your
slots.
options a whole lot, especially since Keyblades have the form shift system.
Mhm.
but-
And you can turn off those crazy ass attractions, because those are cute, but a little much.
I'm not getting you started on Kingdom Hearts story. I said don't get engaged with Kingdom Hearts story, because it will
Kingdom Hearts-
hurt you.
Kingdom Hearts story is nonsense and I love it, but god is it not good.
Man,
The first Kingdom Hearts game, I think, had the strongest story. I think
you're right.
it had the best writing, and things kind of made sense. Then 2 happened, and well,
Yeah.
I guess technically Chain of Memories happened, which kind of complicated stuff and made it
Yeah.
really stupid. And then 2 just
Yeah.
went balls deep into how stupid it could possibly be.
Yeah, he did get those trip pants, huh? Those are some fun pants.
I am so excited for what's coming next just because it's
Me too.
all right, you've clearly gotten to this point where when
I like
it's
the end of. Oh, go on.
because by the end of 3, especially with the DLC, it's Nomura understands that he's never going to be free of this series as long as Disney exists, because it will just print money. So at this point, Nomura's are well, just time to throw out any semblance of order and I'm just gonna go.
I'm just gonna go. I like the without saying anything about the end of Melody of Memory. It's just I like everything in that epilogue. I like nothing in the final cutscene. But I like where Nomura is trying to go. I like that he's just
the final
fuck it.
cutscenes of Melody of Memory are awful.
I was like, what's happening? This is bad. And then the epilogue happened. I was like, okay, I see that Kairi too has decided to make smart decisions for herself.
I clearly was gone for too long because Kingdom Hearts chat is happening.
You know how it
Yeah.
goes.
To be fair, Lolo, there's nothing interesting going on in Final Fantasy 2.
Oh yeah, I mean it's the
Its
problem of
story is so bland. Its story is so bland it hasn't even gotten rehashed in Final Fantasy 14. That's when you know it's fucked up.
they mentioned
Final
their,
Fantasy 4.
they mentioned their PC-88 games more than they did this.
There's a Dragon Quest final boss before there's mention of 2. Wait, hey, Jack and Quiz Boss. How are
No
you?
one I know of that is into Final Fantasy even mentions 2. Like,
It's dumb.
unless it's to be derisive.
Yeah, it's the fact that it's like it's the weird one.
It's
Also-
the only reason I'm glad it exists is so that SaGa could become a thing, and so that 16 might be cool. It led to good future things, but yeah.
Oh, I see.
But so did Sweet Home, so.
Oh Jesus!
Are we?
Fucked you up. You fucked your day
Hey,
up. You fucked your entire day up. You're
Okay.
fucking dead as shit.
Okay.
He's kind of
Damn.
powerful.
Okay. I don't think that I'm supposed to be there yet.
Dead as hell. Ain't got no knees to pray on. Dead
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah, they mention what was it, Cruise Blaster Blasty or something like that? I think that's the name of it.
Final Fantasy XIV has some weird mentions all the time.
Look, when you basically have had the development cycle that 14 has, you kind of just reach the point where you stop caring and just
Well,
go.
I feel like it's only a matter of days or hours before Yoshi he puts on the Nier mask. He's probably just making his own sphere or cube of hate. Probably drinking with Yoko Taro as we speak.
I mean, half the Japanese video game industry drinks with Yoko Taro.
I mean, I would. He looks fun as fuck to drink with.
I mean, that's not wrong, but it's like...
It's
He just gets people drunk and gets them to make cool games. Thank you. Thank you for doing what I would do. So, hey, you wanna? Hey, Dragon's Dogma, man. You wanna like? Why don't you come like fuck around with Square?
Yeah,
Capcom
14's
won't
had
care.
14's had a really rough time
Oh,
of
yeah.
it, but they managed to pull it back out.
Oh yeah.
They put it back so hard. Like, I did the
I
math
will-
of it. I'll go.
I was gonna say, it's like, I don't particularly enjoy 14 style, but it's like, I have such a deep respect for just the entire development team of just... This is one of the most impossible things
Yeah.
they have pulled off.
It's super tiny, but one thing I love about 14 is when you type text to people, your mouth moves. That's cute.
That's an enemy design. That's just out in the overworld, I guess.
Vampire lady, fear me as I wander this marsh with my killer mantis.
I like.
We are friends. Don't judge her.
I like that they have her. I am sorry. What? Did I just?
She killed you. She killed you.
You got your shit kicked in.
Did I
What
just-
happened?
Did I just
Fucked up.
go into like super high level area on complete accident?
I think so.
Probably.
I remember doing this as a kid.
It's very
Huh?
likely.
I don't think you're supposed to go to Finn yet. Did you talk to the lady with the keyboard?
I don't think so because I did not
Ooh.
see much.
Yeah, you're supposed to go to the queen and be like, hey, roses. And she's like, hey, I can't believe you know of Wild Rose. It's my favorite liqueur.
Well, Loco, I don't particularly agree. I think No Man's Sky has just as much of a comeback story as 14 did.
Oh yeah.
Because
It do.
No Man's Sky was barren in terms of content and basically lambasted by everybody.
Everyone.
And then, the last couple of updates, they've basically just turned the whole game around.
Okay.
Turn that ship around.
Okay. So this is the area that I know isn't the area that I'm supposed to be in. And yeah, like I played Final Fantasy 14 1.0. That was bad.
Yeah. Lola's character died in the meteor. Was never revived.
I don't even know what I played as.
Lost to the crystal.
Whatever the not Taru. What I forgot what they.
The potatoes.
The potatoes, yes. The
Oh, the Lalafels.
yeah, whatever they renamed it for some
I
reason.
hate those little bastards. It's short little shits. I hate them.
Did they put Shantoto in 14 yet?
Shantoto is mentioned in the Black Mage quest as the originator of magic in the world, or some bullshit. Like she's the one who made all the
Okay,
big
yeah,
ass
that's-
spells.
Well, Loco,
Mm.
I don't think. I think like with Final Fantasy 14, they kind of had to announce it and basically make a big deal out of them revamping it because of just how broken and bad the original version was.
It was so
Yeah.
bad.
No Man's Sky wasn't broken and damaged. It just was missing things.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, here. It's like, oh, yeah, you can do. Well, they didn't show off a whole lot, and they kind of didn't back down. Like, because I remember when that was coming out, they're like, people were like, oh, you can do. There's all this like multiplayer stuff, and they didn't say anything that it's like, oh, actually, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But then they came out. It was like, nothing that was advertised, or like a lot of the stuff that was like very not. I mean, not explicitly advertised, but like, in like, thought to be in there. Like,
Well, it's because Sean Murray had the problem of he would say the things that he wanted to put in the game, but say it as if they were actually going to get put in the game.
Yeah.
And he kept doing it in interviews, so people started to get the expectation that that stuff was going to be in the game, and then when it wasn't, they got pissed off.
People really need to start hiring dedicated PR people.
Well,
Yes.
they were an indie company. They couldn't hire a dedicated PR person.
Well,
they
I think
barely
that
had the
was-
budget to do that.
They just need to look around the room and be
Well-
like, hey, Sean, maybe Jimmy or
Well,
Catherine
yeah,
can
even
take this one.
even if like the thing that was more like when they were saying stuff like, well, there was like articles. It was like, oh yeah, here's what's to expect about No Man's World or No Man's Sky, because they didn't really show off a whole lot of it. You could like if it just said, wait, actually, you might want to tone that down a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Give him a just give him a bullet list of like, say these things.
He should
Say none
have
of
watched
this.
what he was saying, but he
Yeah.
didn't. And that led to a lot of the problems with the No Man's Sky launch, because very clearly they didn't have the staff to pull off the kind of game that Murray was promoting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
And that's really all it was. I went into No Man's Sky expecting nothing. I thought it was just going to be kind of bland and boring. And you know what? I've had a pleasant time with the base game
yeah,
because of it.
yeah. Like I know I've yet to play No Man's Sky. Okay,
I was very confused as to what it was, and now that I have played it, I like it. But I remember like just watching the interview and just being like, I don't think this man is talking about something that's real yet. So I'm gonna wait.
I love, like, why is there, like, an invisible line that the moment you cross it, you get into Pound Town? You're like, oh, here's, like,
Pound Town.
here's Green Hill Zone. Oh, here, you walk 1 foot over. Well, time for Kaiserland.
It's just like living in any rural/suburban city. You go one street over and, well, yeah, you go one street over and you got brothels, you go across the street and you got kindergartens.
Yeah, once I stand onto this blue area, it's all bets are lost.
There's one street in the town that I live in. It's the same as the McElroy boys, so people probably know what the hell I'm talking about. They shut it down, but there was a Save-A-Lot, and across the street was this really gross strip club. I forget what it was called. It was called like a, not carnival, but it was like something like a carnival, like a Ferris wheel. What's the thing with the horses? Carousel. The Carousel Club. That's it. It was a bad place, but the Save-A-Lot was nice. There was also a nice Mexican restaurant that also served breakfast.
No, but then the McElroys got themselves into trouble and they had to shut down Safety Town.
That's, you know what? How dare they? Number one, I know some of those naked boys running around in Safety Town, and I was like, listen, number one, why did you not call anybody like myself up? Because I would have done that in a second. Number two, why Safety Town? That's for the children. So the children can learn how to drive go-karts and how to escape burning buildings.
That part was really funny though.
Yeah, those 3 dudes that were in it, they were all drinking friends of mine. We're still like friends, we've all separated in life. They were always closer than I was. I was just like, hey, what's up?
Okay,
We work at the same restaurant.
I have no clue where I'm supposed to go.
Sure,
Yeah, I
I'll
have
take
no
that
idea
here.
where you're supposed to. Do you want me to get a walkthrough?
Please get a walkthrough for this, man.
I was gonna say it's either that or do we already drop 2 and just go straight to SaGa?
Let's just go straight
Drop
to
it.
SaGa.
Straight to SaGa.
We have what we have. That's interesting. We've talked
SaGa
about it.
Frontier Remastered is so close.
All right.
We started talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
that's a sign that we should
yeah,
go.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. When the Kingdom Hearts, Event Horizon has happened. It's
I
clearly
mean,
a sign.
we can talk about the plot in like 5 seconds. Like these three fuckers meet a cavalcade of 4 to 5 dudes, some of who mostly die, one of who doesn't die. They fight the Emperor, their friend comes back and says, I'm sorry for being evil. They say that's cool, then they go kill him. Along the way, the Emperor makes a tornado and becomes King of Hell. You kill him in Hell. That's it. That's the game.
Cool. Where do we put Final Fantasy 1?
Control F. Control F.
Yeah, yeah. I got. The problem is that I'm like, oh, I'll put Chatty in the top right and I'll keep it on so it doesn't go behind things. Oh wait, everything puts their stuff in top left or top right. Final Fantasy is a 12.
Well,
I will say, evil tornado of doom that ravaged the land was a flex. That was a good evil move.
no,
But
I
keep
think
that one for your
we
books.
managed to play a lot more Final Fantasy 1. We were able to be a little more engaged with it. I honestly just kind of mentally checked out fairly quickly
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 1
Yeah.
also was a little bit more structured, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't have that stupid keyword system where you have to go around talking to everybody, guessing what the fuck you have to do now.
I'm trying to see what other RPGs we have in this area.
So,
So
welcome to everybody
Also,
in
the
town.
economy in this game is fucking atrocious.
This world needs to end. Just delete it.
let's see.
This is a tale of the crystal we don't need to be told.
Let's see. What RPGs do we have? Do we have any RPGs in 14? This is a comparison point.
No regrets.
Oh, let's see.
I don't see any.
You know, it's not really a hot take, but I kind of, as much as I love 6,
Nope, they were the one.
I love going back to 5 more.
Hold on, stop scrolling. Digimon World.
Oh, Digimon World. We also stopped that one pretty early.
That game's
Wait.
dumb.
Weirdly enough, also going to a WonderSwan game, which we're about to do.
Like, I should clarify, when I say like a game is dumb, I mean it gates you into a place where
Wait.
you can't really do anything more in the game.
Isn't the leveling system in Digimon World also basically the same leveling system?
It's
I
pretty
don't remember.
weird.
Yes, it is. It's that you just can more directly say, go train this stat.
Oh,
But you
right.
have even less control than you do in Digimon World than you do in 2. At least in 2, you can punch yourself in the face to get the stats.
True.
You don't even have that luxury.
Okay.
One's weird.
Okay, if
Like, I would definitely play I played Digimon World 1 over Final Fantasy 2.
Yeah, I'm looking at 15. We do have one RPG in 15, Morisenki Madara. Which
Don't remember that one at all.
that was the NES one that had the really weird boss intros.
Hmm.
That was just really hard. Let me see. Let me go down to 16. Okay, do I have any 16? I have an action RPG. I have Blood Omen. 16.
I still would say Blood Omen is at least more.
Yeah, is it?
Blood Omen has charm.
Yes, it's.
Stay Victus!
Let's see where. Let's see. Do we have any? Okay, so let's just see. Where's Wizardry? I know Wizardry's down here. Do we put Wizardry at 19? Or wait, where? Okay, you know what? Yep, not that. Wizardry. Oh, wow. That was higher than I thought it was going to be. Okay, never mind.
Like, I don't think this is the worst Final Fantasy. That's clearly Final Fantasy 8. But
Listen, no, it's not. It's 2.
but
13-2 exists.
13-2,
I haven't
the
played-
13,
I
the
haven't
whole
played
13
13-2, so-
trilogy exists. 13-3 isn't even a Final Fantasy game. It's fucking Valkyrie profile in sheep's clothing. Hate that game.
13-3 is at least fun, though.
It's fun, but it's not Final Fantasy 13, which makes it good, but
yeah,
still.
3 is bad, but 8 is a special kind of bad.
Yeah.
Just everything about it is bad. Plot is
Wrong.
bad, the characters are bad, the magic system is bad. It's just a bad
Goodness.
game.
Well, it's a good thing opinions aren't fact, otherwise...
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I have not at. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I've actually sat down and played 8. I've just experienced it vicariously through everyone else.
I feel like
Fucking
8 is better when you're older because you can look back at these wild-ass adolescent military children and be like, damn, we really need to stop sending children to war, y'all. It's fucking up their mind. Especially with their negligent-ass parents. Looking at you, Squall. Looking at that dad.
Trying to find a place for it. I would say, because I don't want to put this above Blood Omen, but I also don't like that Blood Omen is as far down as it is.
8's not a good game.
It's not great, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, look, it's not. It's look. Blood Omen being down here is not going to make Soul Reaver worse.
Oh no, Soul Reaver is going to be way higher. Soul Reaver is going to be.
Don't worry. This being down here is not going to affect the other games, so we can have this one down here. But that being said, I do feel like 16, 17 is kind of a good spot for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not like there are worse RPGs, but
It's not 8, so it's it's not going to go.
Listen. 8 is number 5 in my heart.
I can't wait for when we
21
actually get to
ranks.
Final Fantasy VIII. It is just going to be.
I have been thinking about how the hell am I going to do that game? And, like,
We're gonna off-grind some Triple Triad, and we're gonna have a great time.
that stream is just going to be me playing Triple Triad.
Which is what makes the game better. Go listen to Triple Triad. It's a good time.
My brother had a physical Triple Triad deck.
Meet me in the Gold Saucer 14.
It's going to be hard to do the later Final Fantasies just because of how front-loaded they are with cutscenes and bullshit.
Also,
Yeah, this is a weird one, but I always wonder with like American Final Fantasy fans, does anybody ever accidentally fuck up and call the Gold Saucer the Golden Corral sometimes? Because
I think I might have done that once.
I'm young enough where all the translations have basically.
like just
Let's put this in.
My mind.
Let's put this in 16.
Yeah, let's be a little nice to it.
We're meandering here.
I'm trying to find pictures of my fancy Final 14 character.
Final Fantasy 2. Oh, also another thing we didn't mention because we couldn't figure out where they are. That's the Final Fantasy 2 is the first Final Fantasy with chocobos in it.
Oh, cute.
God, the concept art for chocobos before they actually got into the game is horrifying.
Have you seen the Carbuncle in 5? That shit looks scary too.
Like, just they're like these like featherless birds that look. You know, like how birds look when they're first born.
Yeah.
Just like imagine giant versions of those, and that was the original concept art of chocobo.
Basically, an ostrich drawn by the guy who did the art for Vampire Hunter D.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that is pretty awful.
I forgot. It's RPG.
Let's see how long this image address is. It's pretty long.
All right. All right. Well, first things first. I do want to give it the light bulb for gameplay. I like what it tried to do. It just failed utterly miserably.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I feel like you kind of have to give it a music thumbs up.
Yeah.
Nobumatsu?
Yep.
Yeah. Then yeah.
I don't know if I want to even give it art because it looks like it's fine.
It's fine. It's just it's not.
It's fine. It's no Final Fantasy 5, but it'll do. I love Final Fantasy 5.
I wonder if I need to time whenever I rank Final Fantasy 5. If I should do it during Fiesta time.
That'd be a good time.
Okay.
Get all the hype.
All right. What? Okay. Which mechanics too complicated to understand?
I would also say Moon Logic, honestly, as well.
Because isn't this the one where there are just caves that if you go in, they like take you back or something? Like I remember there being a thing where like there's just rooms that just don't have anything in there, and there's like a lot of them.
I hate that. What is this, Quest 64?
Where was Quest 64 ranked? I forget.
In hell.
We ranked it at like 20 or 21.
Quest
Yeah,
64
it's
was
You
20.
did not.
Yeah.
You really did not enjoy it.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that that was at least above that.
There was no discussion about the ranking on that one either. You just put it right in 20 without really asking anybody.
Yeah, I think that was because it's like, okay, it's not as... You could technically play it, so it's not quite 21, but still.
Yeah, it was pretty... You were not happy after playing that.
No babies, kids. But it ain't good.
Yeah, alright. Okay, so let me get the thing set up for this. Okay, so Final Fantasy II still sold well. People in Japan like that game. I remember there being a... what was it? There was a top 100 Famicom games that came out in 2003 that there was a big survey. Final Fantasy II did show up on that list. So, yeah, people did like it. So, also, Square, when this is 1988, so the Game Boy is kind of coming around at that time. So, Square wants to get on that bandwagon now that there is a portable that is... also, just looking for the word SaGa is probably not a good idea for me
I'll
to
put
figure
that
it out.
capital G in there. Make sure they know.
Let's see. Final Fantasy Legend. Initial release date here. Alright, I gotta go in because I gotta do my multiple things. Okay. Okay. Toushi SaGa. Okay, this was developed by Squaresoft. Year. So yeah, close to when the Game Boy launched, they actually, I think this actually might be a launch title for the Game Boy in Japan. But yeah, they came out with a unique RPG that actually was helmed by the director of that game and kind of takes some of its mechanics and makes it a little bit more refined.
Mm-hmm. Slowly but surely, they smooth them out.
And this came out. Let's see. Oh wow, I forgot the lifespan of the Wonder Swan.
Wonder.
Because this Wonder Swan release came out in 2002. And then Game Boy. Wonder Swan version. Okay. So, yes. Originally, SaGa came out. It has some unique mechanics. Then, later on, 2002, they make a port of it to the Wonder Swan. Which was, if you're not familiar with what the Wonder Swan is, it is a portable handheld that is unique because it is a widescreen handheld, but there's actually 2 D-pads on it. Because you can hold it both, like, if you think about like how you hold a Game Boy Advance, like, lengthwise, alternatively, you can flip it or, like, rotate it and hold it, like, so it's tall, too. So you'd have games that would use either either of those 2 modes. I can't really think of a game. I can't remember if a game did both. I've definitely played games that have done... I've played it in both orientations, but let's see. Here. Oh, right, there was a Rock Band and Forte thing. But, yeah, so.
Alright. With Final Fantasy II done, I'm gonna jump out. You cool cats have a fun time.
Yep, later.
Huh, I didn't realize, I forgot that this technically did have a color version, because it's just, I'm so used to the original 3 Saga games, just, black and white.
Yep. There's also the DS ports of the 2 and 3.
Granted, I'm more familiar with Saga Frontier and Unlimited Saga because Unlimited Saga is some kind of horrid mess of mechanics that's like they just made some calling out to some being from another dimension and it just channeled it when they created that game's mechanics.
Yeah.
Unlimited Saga is weird.
So yes.
What you're saying is we should play Unlimited Saga.
I mean, yes, we should, but that's it is legal now because it's a PS2 game, but
Yeah. Also, apparently, so yeah, the full name of this game is Makai Toushi SaGa, which they translate it's hard to read. Spirit World Tower Warrior Saga.
Yeah, I don't know why they put the subtitling on top of it.
Also, you thought we were doing the WonderSwan version. Actually, JK, we're doing the Game Boy version because they have that in here for some reason. Which I think.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
they have the Game Boy game in the WonderSwan game, which I actually think is kind of neat.
That's cool. I like that.
It's neat. It just makes me really think about how compression of what was the size of the game then actually made.
I'd imagine it's not that big.
This is a 1-disc game, right?
I
Yeah.
mean, it wouldn't be a one disc.
Well, also it's a launch title for the Game Boy, so it had to be pretty small. So yeah, right off the bat, you can make your own character, and you have a choice of 8 different. Well, technically 3 different races, but they're basically variations. So you have humans. Also, I had to check for some reason. I thought it was doubling. So humans basically level up. The way that humans level up is you actually have to buy their upgrades. Because this is kind of based on Final Fantasy II, so it does have those kind of weird mechanics. Humans, you have to buy their upgrades, so you can like buy specific things. So it at least gives you a little, like, you can focus on what you want. Espers level up Espers, which were translated in the original Final Fantasy Legend. Because yeah, when this came out over here, it was Final Fantasy Legend. When they translate those games, or in the Final Fantasy Legend translations, which is also the translation that's found on SaGa Collection, which is available on Switch, Espers are called mutants for some reason. But they have the Final Fantasy II leveling system. And then there are monsters. Monsters level up by you feed them meat and they turn into other animals. Also, it's funny because in SaGa Collection, when you boot it up, there is actually a note that says these games were made in different times, and as we have updated these games to updated social norms. The weird thing is, in the US version, there's actually no changes because they didn't need to change anything. The only cultural things is apparently in the Japanese version. There's an enemy that is a not good thing to refer to as a Romani person as. So they changed that name. The other thing, what they did change out over here is this guy's name. Can you guess why?
Yeah.
So yeah, it is. I forgot what they called it, but yeah, it's not Red Bull anymore.
I'm missing something.
Well, like the drink.
Oh, okay.
There are two weapons that are. This isn't a brand, but just to play it safe, they changed the name of Red Bull. There is actually a gun. You can get a gun in one of these games that they call a Colt, which they just call Pistol, and that's the other change they made. I'm gonna play as an Esper, who technically have lower starting equipment or starting stats, but they have a surprise thing, which I don't know what it exactly does, but it does. It is good to have because this you can get the equipment they have, but yeah. So I actually had this game, but I don't remember playing it at all. Although I do remember playing it. So yeah, you do have to assemble your party. I believe what the plot of this game is essentially you are trying to climb a giant tower to get to the top.
I mean, is it chainsawing God this game?
That
or
is
one of the
two.
others?
That is two. So yeah, I'll explain that when I get more party members, but there is actually a kind of a really annoying mechanic that's in 1 and 2. So let's make another character. Let's make a human. Let's do human female. Actually, I think what I'll do is this. Oh right, they don't start out very strong, but let's just do this. Because I don't have much space and I don't want to sit here thinking, I'm just gonna go for my name bank. Let's get a female Esper, name her this. And let's get a monster. Let's see, what kind of monster should we get? We can recruit a newt, a skeleton, an albatross, and a goblin.
Let's get an albatross.
I believe that the albatross apparently is the best one to get. Let's see, name. You are going to be named. I'm gonna name you dog. Okay, so now we have a full party. Let's see. Okay, so these are... Okay, so let's explain the party thing first. You see the hearts there?
Hope you like lives, everybody.
Yep. So those hearts mean that every time they die, they lose a heart. When they run out of hearts, they can no longer be revived. Meaning there's permadeath.
The SaGa.
Yep. Also, if we take a look at the weapons, you see that 50 next to that weapon?
Man,
You can
How many
only...
times you can use it?
Yes. It is Fire Emblem rules.
Saga's 1, 2, and 3 are mean games. Like, they get better about it once you get the romancing sagas in Frontier, but they never quite lose the fact that permadeath's a thing. Do not forget that.
I'm just not keen on the whole weapon degradation
Yep.
thing. That's kind of shitty. I can already tell this game is not for me. The dog has wings and flies. It's an odd-looking animal.
Yep. Okay. Also, mutants espers when they level up. Oh, which is ability. They get new abilities. Also, probably should go.
So how do the abilities work? Are they on a per day use basis?
I can't quite remember. there. Let's heal up first. Actually, do I have a thing that's... Oh, that's actually really good.
So let's see how much it costs.
It's one, yeah, it's one unit per...
One Caro.
Yep.
See, I saw the KR and my immediate thought was, oh, you got Cougarans.
Well, I was thinking Corona, but yeah.
Okay.
But it is apparently neither. Okay, those are defense. Okay. And I don't have anything to sell. What about you? Yeah, because here's where you buy the upgrades for humans.
Huh.
Also, a potion you get in stacks of 3, interestingly enough. Actually, items it looks like you get in stacks of 3. Okay, it looks like monster... Wait, whoops. I did not mean to use that.
It was effective.
It was effective, but I also wanted to just smack it.
There's something to be said about the UI, and that is, it's not as good as it could have been.
Yeah.
That tiny window that you're scrolling down in to see all your different attacks, I don't know. It's just not... I'm trying not to be, like, overly critical of it, but at the same time, it's just little things.
I think it's the... it's just the resolution that they had to work with.
Yeah.
Okay, I also got Stone Gaze. Yeah, the Game Boy Color, or the Game Boy version is slightly different. Oop. Wait. I thought I... Oh, whoops.
Yeah, so that's the Game Boy's UI.
Goblin Meat found.
It kind of looks similar to the Lufia UI.
Let's see. That seems universally worse.
Yeah.
Wait, my mana? Oh, my abilities have to go first. Okay, that's weird. Oh, so you can save whenever, which is nice.
So what are you supposed to be doing other than
Right now,
grinding?
I have to go to a different, basically area. Okay, I do want to see if... Okay, I didn't get a chance. Newt's meat found. Let's see. Strength. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea, but I don't know if I like it all that much.
Possibly, it's a Game Boy RPG, so it's gonna be a little rough.
Yeah.
Was this the one that's Matoe Sakuraba started composing on, or those the romancing games?
So Sakuraba was Tails. Kenji Ito did I think from 2 on. Let's see, is this an improvement? No, it is not. Okay, now if I go here. Do I have my... Did that update? Okay, it did. Okay, so... Talents are... They do recover with sleeping.
But the weapons don't, right?
The weapons don't. But also...
So do you have to just buy a new weapon?
Yeah.
Or... Yeah.
Also, armor doesn't break, thankfully enough.
I don't like that sprite at all.
It's kind of disturbing.
The left eye just looks really fucked up.
What did I look? Let's see, I learned a...
Paralyzed.
It looks like a defensive thing. Resist weapon stone excluding... Okay. It's some sort of... It's a defensive boost, it seems like.
Hmm. Stone Gaze is really effective against newts.
Yep. Alright, I forgot that I had my speed up. Learn Death Gaze. Okay. What does Death Gaze do? Heal instantly with a glare. Also, I got... Okay, apparently she just...
Are we on Megaton rules about instant death spells, or are we on Final Fantasy rules here? This is important about how useful that skill is.
Well, we're about to find out. Or not.
Well, that was Stone Gaze. So let's see. Let's try using Death Glare. Well, okay. Okay.
Okay, we're on Final Fantasy rules, so it's worthless.
Pretty much. Alright, let's see. Nope.
I'm just thinking frogs when I see Caro.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go until I run out of charges for these stone gazes. Because this is also getting us money. Oh good, I can just kill. Oh good, I can just kill the thing with the longsword. So there. That's pretty sure. Okay, I think that it's got to be set what those are. Except also, that's me wasting longsword charges. There we go. Death gaze becomes cold air.
Huh.
Also, in the original Game Boy release, apparently it just didn't. Damages by radiating cold. Let's see how powerful that is. Very powerful. Okay, let's go heal.
Has more use than Death Gaze did.
Yeah. Okay, so I have 700. People want to call it Krona, but it's not Kroner.
Nope.
Let's get a. Okay, let's get some more weapons. The UI of this game, probably about an 8. Or like, maybe like an 11. It's fine for what it does. Oh, actually, well, I'm gonna need more weapons. So let's see. Oop, you don't need it. Wait. Hold on. Oh good, I can game this. Let's see, how much can I game this? Okay, it seems like between 2 and 4, okay. There we go. Oh, pfft. Okay. Let's actually go and do something now. Okay, there's the end there. Let's save. What is the heart? Oh, okay. Okay, I guess I have to go get the armor and put it back on the thing. Okay, what is it? What are you selling? Okay, more there. Oh, also you can buy hearts, but they're very expensive.
What are hearts?
So you see the hearts by each person?
Yeah.
Every time you die, you lose one. If you die with no hearts remaining, you die permanently.
Interesting.
Punch. Why is punch? Oh. Huh.
Because you have 99 of them.
Interesting that. Why is everything super cheap here?
Well, for one, it's bronze versus gold.
Oh, I suppose, but still.
And then I think the weapons go up.
Yeah, I think the weapons might be of lower quality.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get some equipment. Okay, let's take a look at what I got. Equip. Okay, now that let's see, let's just go ahead and take a look. I should adjust this, spread it around a little bit. Oh, also, humans, it looks like, can carry more things. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at what our money situation is. My problem is now we have no gold. Oops.
So I get where it's going with some of its systems, and it seems interesting. Some of them I don't particularly mesh with, but it's definitely a unique game with a unique feel to it.
Yeah.
And I can't fault it for trying.
Let's see. Let's see. Obake. Huh. Eh.
Kind of an inverse of what you have right now.
Yep. Let's see, did we do that? Just for giggles. Oh, okay. Is that the Obake? Yeah. Kind of hoping that if I eat the meat that it heals up a little bit, but I guess not. Let's kill this damn thing again. There we go. Okay, let's heal up. So we can get more armor. Okay, everyone has a bronze mail. Could use a bronze home. Alright. So I wonder if it is... Nope. Oh. Okay. I'm surprised I can't just, like, you know, fight. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna change it into the skeleton just so I can see what the other transformations are. Oh! I wonder if I have to be a certain monster in order to get that. But that can't be. Because now that I'm a skeleton, I wonder if I go into the other castle, if that's going to... That would be very weird. Also, I wonder where this town is. Nope.
Didn't it say it was to the south?
Probably. It would help if I paid attention, wouldn't it?
Just a slight bit.
Okay, I wonder if I go in here now that I have a skeleton in my crew. Okay, no. Okay. Nope. Okay. Okay, so I guess it's not this one. I hate it when towns and RPGs have their building be like 2 tiles long. So I keep on accidentally going into it.
What I like about old games is the formatting. Like how they managed to get the words in and still get across what it's supposed to be.
Oh yeah, that's always fun. Let's see.
Mm.
Change it to the newt. Change me into a note.
You get better.
Yeah, I will get better when if I get more meat. Okie doke. Oh, there's it. Okay. Okay. I can get kick here. Even stronger than punch. Wait. Shield has uses?
I guess so.
Huh. They're cheap, so... Let's see. Alright. Also, I probably should be, like, leveling up my human, but... Let's see. Okay. Okay, you're the revived person. I guess we gotta beat up the bandits.
Aren't you supposed to find the beautiful girl?
Oh, thank you for the rat. We did find it. It was that one monster there. Oh, right, there's multiple of them. Alright. Albatross meat found. Okay.
Greetings, all. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to SaGa. Oh, there's the cave.
Currently trying to impress a beautiful monster girl for a king. At least I think that's what we're doing.
I think that's what we're doing. Wait, can you bash the thing? Or is that just
Yeah, try it.
defense?
Albatross! Albatross. You don't get any wafers with it. Monty Python.
Ah.
It's bloody albatross flavored, isn't it?
I don't think I've seen that
wonder
sketch.
how albatross would taste.
I have no idea.
Because look, they're about the size of a duck, so you'd probably get some like amount of meat.
Really? I thought they were bigger.
I mean,
mean,
they're bigger, but I mean like
In, like, relative terms, I guess.
bigger and usually in a bit more like wingspan than it is to say,
Body-wise.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Like they are still a bit bigger, but most of that is they got a big wingspan.
Wait. Good, I'm glad that my thing is wrapped. Wait, is this just an unlimited fight of newts?
Maybe?
I guess. Okay, that's weird. Oop. Alright. see. So that skeleton.
Sprites are kind of hit and miss, I think.
Yeah, kinda.
That looks like a plant monster.
Yeah. I bet you what it is that it is the case where it's like you have to go on the proper chain in order to make your monster stronger. Alright, poison frog.
I'm glad it only took us not even half an hour to get our first palette swap.
Yep.
Look, we didn't have a lot of memory.
Oh wow. That sure, I'll take it. Well, that was easier than expected.
Yeah, it was an oddly simple fight.
I like that my flame resistance became just the flame spell.
Yeah, I'm not quite getting how these things are transforming into different spells.
I honestly think they're all random.
It's random. Oh, whoops, I accidentally did a Psychic Shield. Oh well. Alright, attacking that with Quake's probably not the smartest idea.
No.
Wait. Oh, that okay, yeah, that's a good spell. There we go.
Kick is expensive, jeez.
At least the HP up seems really cheap. The other problem is that, at least from what I can tell, I have to give it to a person and then put it back in my inventory, which just seems like not great. There we go, that works. Okay, you. Thank you so much.
Aw.
Okay. Now let's go back.
But we didn't tell him about the king.
We did before.
Ah, okay.
I feel like that's a screenshot worthy statement. Lila's charm has become power. It's a good statement.
It's very true.
Okay. There we go. Alright.
Now to meander through the land.
Now we just gotta figure out what the... I can go here, and then I can do...
Maybe if you wear the king armor, you can go into that tower.
I think what it is that... Because what the things that people have been saying, the statue's missing something. Can I do this? Wait. Where'd it go? Oh, I think it might be on it, I guess? Armor adorned. Yeah. Oh. Okay, NPC... Oh, I hate it when RPGs do this.
What's that?
They get stuck in... The NPCs get stuck in the doorway. Okay, let's go to the inn. Also, I'm gonna go grab another weapon for Lolo. Also, save. Okay, there's the cave. Okay, I am... Huh. Where... Okay, there's armor. Castle. There's nothing else here. Hmm.
I think you want to head to the Castle of Sword.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where it is, though.
Let's figure out where you are right now.
That's the sheep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so go northwest. Along the mountain range.
out though. See ya.
Yep, later.
Later.
Oh, is it over here? Well, wait. That's a tower.
Keep going northwest till you see a narrow path going through the mountains.
Alright. Oh, okay. Whoop. Huh. Oop.
Might be further a little bit to the south.
Possibly. Oh, I see.
Ah. Yeah, it looks like a path. Wow, counter rates are high here.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
There we are.
Oh, good. Is this an actual dungeon? Looks like it.
Ratman.
Hey, there we go. Give me that Red Bull.
It doesn't have wings though, which really kind of irks me.
Ooh, you do not have a whole lot of thing.
Red Bull.
Okay, now hopefully... Okay. Okay.
Why is he wearing a Jason mask?
Don't worry about it. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Huh. So Red Bulls are created by an Austrian company.
Huh.
And the company was started in 1987. I wanted to know how long it was that Red Bull was in circulation.
Like, it existed at this point? I don't think it
Yeah, like
did.
when Red Bull started. So technically, it started in 1976 in Thailand.
Yeah, they could have known about it.
Well, no, that's when the drink originated in Thailand, called Krating Daeng,
Oh.
and then it spread to other countries. It came to the United States in '97. Huh. It's
Okay.
interesting.
Is there another one?
Cripes.
Okay, there it is. Please, I really want to see this thing die in one hit. Or, oh
Use
wait,
flame.
oh wait, yeah, I don't have... Yes!
Wow. Fucking wow.
This game's good.
That's pretty awesome.
Okay, I want to get the Ratman, thing.
You did get the Ratman meat.
I did, but I want to see what the Red Bull turns it into. Okay, that changes that. Yeah, I think I'll do another episode of this, because I'm curious to see how this goes. Oh, it's just that. Oop.
I mean,
Okay.
I'll say for this game over Final Fantasy II, it has stuff going on. It's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I lost my thing. Oh. Lila's got the stench. Got the stank. That's Red Bull. Let's see how this works. Oh, attribute. Oh, that attribute would be technically more functional, but oh well. Yep.
Jesus. Wonder if the samurai can drop meat.
That's what I'm hoping for. Skeleton's meat. Nope, that's a downgrade. Ratman's meat. Okay, that just goes there. I'm sure I could look up to see what the chain is. So is there a city back there? No, there isn't. You know what? Nope. Let's see, is that? That's Albatross.
Oh, this person did put them in. Okay.
Okay, let's go here. Said she's missing something. So now I just gotta figure out how to go figure out the solution for that other
Try
Yes.
going back to the throne room now.
oh, there we go. Oop. Oh, that's...
Holy crap.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, there's a monster table, but good luck figuring out how the fuck it works. Oh, okay, they have a...
Look at this prick. I'm going to beat his shit in. What
Just gaze him. Oh, wait, you lost it.
Yeah, I lost him.
Stench him! Stench him!
No, it doesn't matter. He's super...
Jesus Christ.
Okay, good, I got it back. There we go. Oh, good. Thank you for giving me a quick exit. There we go. Okay. I got a crystal. Whoop. Oh, okay.
Might as well make a quick
Yeah,
work of
let's before I do that,
So yeah, I'm gonna just screen cap.
okay, let's do this first.
I'm gonna throw it into Mike Wielder.
Okay, let's save. So just missing something. Oh, okay. Actually, technically, I could do it here. This game's great.
This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous.
Oh, god damn it.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, I wonder if I
Where
can...
do you go next?
I think what I go... I have an idea. Do I have to go here? A black seal protects the door. Can I crystal? Yes. Okay. The seal is broken. Yeah, so now I can go to the second floor.
Okay.
That...
Ooh, a wolf.
That
Wait,
is...
That doesn't...
That... It's a weird-ass looking wolf.
I think that's supposed to be its tongue on the side?
Yeah.
This guy is huge.
Let's see. That's in... Let's see. Then becomes Sliberg. These are some doofy-ass designs.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Slimer, what are you doing in this game? You're not supposed to be here. Also, I really need to go grab another weapon for Lomi. Come give me that precious slime meat. Yes. God damn it. Also, I also will be right back. Alright. Oh, there we go. Ooh, is that a... Well, this healed me. Wait, hold on, what's the description for that? Okay.
I see, so that's how you defend in this game.
Yeah.
That explains it. Weird that they gave him a luchador mask.
Ooh!
Condor Man.
Bird man, god damn it, stop taking away my good shit. Oh, actually, that's a... Wait, what? Okay, that's weird for a person to have.
Gonna scratch you with my nails, it's gonna paralyze you, something fierce.
God, I love a RPG that actually respects status effects. Okay, that's just that. Wait, I'm curious. Okay, it doesn't let you. Okay. Because I think one of the sagas lets you people turn into monsters. If you feed them meat. Okay. Seriously, where is the... Oh, that's a lot of people.
It is a very bizarre looking slime.
Yes.
And that's not what a barracuda looks like.
Oh, hold on. That is a lot of health that you just stole.
That'd be slime material.
Yeah, it is. I made that joke when I first came across it.
Ah.
Because, yeah, that was like, yeah, that's Slimer. It's a dumb-looking snake, too. Okay. You know what? There. You want a new weapon? There, you get a gun.
A derringer.
Okay, you know what? I just want to find... Oh, this encounter rate's not that great. Okay, this looks something promising. Okay.
Worm. Yeah, dog has not been any kind of
Actual dog.
actual dog. I was trying to think of the Latin name.
Canine?
Canine. Yeah, that works. No canines.
Oh. Oh, thank Christ. Okay. Finally. Also got a shit ton of money now. Which I look forward to losing almost immediately. Okay. Group target. Oh, that's it. Battle axe.
An SMG.
Yeah. This game might be good. Ooh, heal. Oh, ooh, good.
I'm mixed on it. Like, I don't like some of the systems, but I'm also enjoying what it's doing to you.
It's that level of, like, not quite jank, but it's that level of, like, like...
Clunky?
Yeah, it's clunky in a way that I like. Also, this whip sucks, so I'm getting rid of it.
It's definitely got a lot of charm, whether intentional or not.
Yeah.
Because I kind of feel like some of it's unintended. Like the game giving you and taking away the stone gaze ability over and over.
Yeah. I'm getting rid of your rapier. I kind of wish that I could see what, like, the stats on the weapons are. Unless... Oh, yeah, that's not going to do much.
What?
It's because the Wonder Swan, you can flip it so that if it's a game that uses the, like, rotates it so that it uses that way.
Okay.
Because sometimes games use both, so having a button to flip it on the fly makes sense in that context.
Interesting.
Okay. Sword and... Also, man, look at the... Oh, right, because also I have not been investing in level ups for him. That's probably why his strength sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's get some... Oh, I can just do that.
HP 400.
Yeah, because this will only... So if Lomi's HP goes above 200, I can't use those anymore. I have to use these.
RNG is not in your favor.
Okay, I guess it's only 3.
Thought it was 4.
Yeah, I thought it was 4 too, but... Right now, it seems like it only wants to give me 2 or 3, which is fine, because it's 3. There we go. And then here, I at least know for a fact that I can get up to 20. There we go. That's close enough.
Yeah, wow.
Now, what is your stats? Okay, at least you're on level with everyone else now. And I think defense is just, I think that has to be by, equipment.
And it's not like you're having a problem killing anything, so...
No. I should get him... Oh, he already has all 3 things. Oh, no, that's a shield. He needs a helmet.
Should probably get another melee weapon for them, too.
Yeah. Well, I think the Derringer should be good for them. But if I get helmet... Yeah, I'll get it to you. But also, I do want to... Let me go equip. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Well, I can just give him this longsword. And then I should give... I kind of want to get an SMG and I want to get a heal staff. So if I get the SMG... For Lomi... That's not super expensive. The helm, which is also not expensive. Oh, he's already wearing one. And... Give that to Lila. Okay. Although, actually, technically, what I should do is give that to... I should give the heal staff to Lolo, because he's the best at it. Magic right now. And just give her a gun. Just fitting for her. Yeah. Actually, I could... Actually, what I should do is also get... Just because they're cheap. Actually, I can get a couple of them. Really make it so that he's kind of our tank. There we go. There, now, if I do this... There, now... now he shouldn't be worried about dying at all. Oh, guild, right, because that is something that I would probably need. Okay. Assign island sailing like a ship. Alright, let's see what else we got. Oh, it is literally just this island. Okay. Okay. Wait, what was the animation for that? I was just shooting it. Oh, Jesus!
Yeah, I could see the monster being the toughest one. Because you can't really get them better stats and more health unless you're lucky and you get like the right kind of meat.
Yeah.
So they're very situational, whereas you've got, you know, the humans, which you can do at any time, and I guess the Esper gets it when they level up.
There we go, I just got that thing. Wait, is he still asleep? No, it doesn't seem like it. No, I used Chili Hand. Phantom Meat found. Ooh, that thing does not look good. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's actually really good.
My dog has become a cat. Also, that's definitely not what a jaguar looks like.
No.
God, I just had the feeling that there's something hidden in, like, brush there. I just always get, like, paranoid when I see that. Werewolf.
A Warwolf.
Oh, hey, and it also has multiple things, so I don't feel like I'm about to run out of everything. Also, it does not seem to do much damage. Oh, well. Okay, got a werewolf. There. There we go. Okay. That definitely heals a lot.
So, I'm wondering then, can you use your armor in the middle of the fight?
Like, what do you mean?
Well, when you pick when you're
So, like-
picking out your next attack, like you see that you see your armor in the list of stuff.
Nope,
Like
it doesn't
like
let
that.
you.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I don't know why they just don't let you, like, don't, like,
Show.
yeah. Wait. Okay, I think I actually... Nope. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, okay, it is just... Oh! What are you doing in the middle of the ocean?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. What kind of fun stuff can we get here? We get some Hanzo steel that's very expensive.
Bio rock. Could Charlie Brown them?
Okay, at least they do sell longsword. Um... Okay.
See, now you can flirt with the flirt with monsters.
Let's see. Also, I am going to save here. Because I feel like... Let's see. So by Whirlpool taking the castle at the bottom of the ocean. So nothing there. Okay, you can just go there. There's something there. Oh, no. Alright. Well, we are going to save again, just for posterity's sake. And we are going to call it there for this episode. So yeah, I'm actually kind of enjoying this, so I think I will actually take that other episode and play more of this. So with that, pause this here. So now that we're done with that, let's talk about what we're doing on Friday, which I feel I'm about to hear some major excitement. So, thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can go to my YouTube channel at youtube.ltp2life, and you can watch past episodes at your leisure. This will be uploaded on Wednesday, because there was a Hazeltown recording, so everything gets pushed up a day, or 2 days technically. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/LoadedPuzzlo. There you can watch these episodes live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, with the exception of marathons, of which there will be one next week, and 1 p.m. at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Sundays. There's also my personal Twitter at LoadedPuzzlo, and the show's Twitter at Hazeltown Story. There is a Discord in which you can chat with the community and take part in polls when they're active. And there's also Patreon. $2 and $5 here helps with hosting costs and various other things. So on Friday, we are taking a look at Turok, the Dinosaur Hunter.
Yeah!
Yes. The PC release specifically, which I tested, and I forgot that there were some massive bed head bobbing things which I might have had to turn off. So yeah, that'll be fun for next Friday, but that is not until next Friday. Right now, Bear is streaming Sengoku Basara 4, I believe, which I know very little about, but I know that they're an interesting thing, so go check him out. I may or may not stop by, depending upon how many people are there when I feel like I need to walk away from my computer for a little bit. So, anyway, I will talk to you all later. Have a good night, afternoon, whatever it is when you're watching.
Bye!